Let us see electricity. Before discussing electricity, we have to discuss just a brief information regarding matter or a material. In a material, if you consider the material consists of atoms. In atoms, some subatomic particles are also there. Subatomic particles. What are the important subatomic particles? Those are electrons and protons. Electrons and protons. And neutrons also lies in the nucleus. So here, if you consider the number of electrons and number of protons, for a neutral body which is not electrified, for a neutral body, number of electrons and number of protons are equal in number. So it doesn't have any charge. So let us discuss the charge also. So here, number of electrons is equals to number of protons. Then the body or the particle is not electrified. If there is any deficiency in the number of electrons, for example, if you consider a glass rod, this is a glass rod. The glass rod is rubbed with a silk cloth. This is a glass rod, is rubbed with a silk cloth. While rubbing with silk cloth, what happens? Some of the electrons transfer to this body. So here what happens? Initially it is having equal number of electrons and equal number of protons. For the silk cloth also equal number of electrons with number of protons. But after rubbing, means by making friction, what happens? Some of the electrons will transfer to this body. So it can acquire less number of electrons. Electrons deficiency you can observe. Less number of electrons here. Here you can see that electrons are transferred here. So here more number of electrons. More number of electrons. So here there is some deficiency of electrons here. There is some excess of electrons here. When there is deficiency of electrons, automatically number of protons are more than the number of electrons. So it acquires a positive charge here, whereas here number of electrons are more than the number of protons. So here it acquires a negative charge. So like that charge will be formed. So this is positive charge, this is negative charge. So charge will be formed. Charge is of two types, negative charge and positive charge. So first of all, what is the definition of charge? Charge is nothing but it is an inherent property or basic property. Inherent property of matter where or when the number of electrons are in excess or sometimes deficiency also. So loss of electrons, loss of protons. So here positive charge and negative charge will be formed. So this is the basic property, basic definition for charge. So every electron or proton is having a particular charge. That charge is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Coulomb is the unit to measure the charge. So every electron or proton is having this charge. If it is electron, the charge is denoted with a negative. If it is proton, the charge is denoted with a positive. So plus or minus, either it may, whatever it may be, the quantity is same, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. So this is the basic property regarding the charge of protons or electrons. For example, if we consider if we consider that 1 coulomb of charge, in 1 coulomb of charge means first of all charge here, this is nothing but number of electrons. Number of electrons means some number of electrons charge. So n is number of electrons. Maybe it may be 1000 or 10,000, whatever it may be. N into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. This is the charge. So based on the charge we can understand the electricity here. So what is electricity? Let us see that. Actually electricity is of two types, that is current electricity and static electricity. Now we are going to discuss the current electricity only. Current electricity means, if you consider a body, this is a body, this is a neutral body. If it is charged, then it will be converted into a conductor. So here this body is in two types, that is conductor and insulator. A conductor means which can conduct the electricity. Here regarding electricity we are discussing. A conductor means which can conduct the electricity from one place to other place. If it is not a conductor, it can be considered as a bad conductor or insulator. An insulator which does not allow electricity to pass through itself. So here this material, if it is charged, it is considered as a conductor. So here conductor. Conductor means electrons flow from one place to another place. Electrons are moving from one place to another place. So electrons means nothing but number of electrons. Number of electrons means nothing but charge. So charge is moving. Charge means you have to keep in your mind that it contains number of electrons. So the number of electrons are moving from one place to another place. If you calculate it per time, per unit time, that is considered as current electricity. So current is equal to charge by time. So current I is equal to Q by T. Charge is denoted with Q, time is denoted with T. So I is electric current. So I is equal to Q by T. So what are the units for this current electricity? Already we know that Q means charge. Charge is measured in coulombs. By time is measured in second. Coulomb per second is a unit for electric current. Electric current is measured in ampere. So 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per 1 second. So ampere also we can define by using this equation. Ampere is equals to the flow of charge per unit, 1 coulomb of charge per unit time or per 1 second is known as 1 ampere, we can say like this. So we can define ampere is equal to coulomb per second. So this is the units. These are the units for I, ampere. For Q means charge is measured in coulombs, time is measured in seconds.